Hello, this is Matthew Robert Payne, and this is a playlist called 27 Messages of Comfort from Heaven. This is chapter 9, a personal message from Mary of Bethany. I'll just let Mary speak. Hi, Matthew. It's wonderful to talk to you. I was covered in the scriptures, and it was said that I was sitting at Jesus' feet, listening to him in the room that Martha was in, and Martha complained to Jesus and said, "Have my sister help me with the cooking. It's busy." And Jesus said, "She's chosen the better thing, and she's not going to be taken away from it." And Jesus was talking about spending time in intimacy with him and listening to him. You're a person, Matthew, who has spent much time at the feet of Jesus. You're a person who has spent much time talking to Jesus and discussing things with Jesus and listening to the very heart of Jesus. You're a person who has grown in your relationship with Jesus to become a very intimate and dear friend of his. And you saw a post on Facebook yesterday that says sinners love Jesus, but the Pharisees, the religious people, had a problem with him and called him a heretic. And it's true that you're a sinner and you're a person whose life has been consumed with sin, and you are really devoted to Jesus. You really love Jesus. And many religious people would say to you that how could you be so close to Jesus and so full of sin? And that remains a mystery. But the grace of God is the thing that has set you free those 3 times that you've been free of the addiction for 6 months. And it's the grace of God that you rely upon to be free of your addiction again. I want to encourage you to continue to speak to Jesus, to continue to seek his face. I want to encourage you to continue to dive deeper into the heart of the Father and spend some time listening to the Father about what he thinks about the earth and current problems and current issues in the world. And perhaps you could do a book about 20 or 30 subjects that God thinks about, and ask him his opinion for him to share with you what he thinks about those 30 things. I had a really good relationship with Jesus, just like you did and do have. And I want to encourage you to keep on trusting in Jesus. Remember, like all the saints have said, so many of the saints have said, you serve a faithful God. He's going to be faithful for you. He's going to deliver you. He's going to set you free. And you can believe in the sure word of the saints who've seen your future in heaven on a film. And we've seen you delivered, we've seen you set free, and we've seen you bringing a message to the suffering people in the world and encouraging them that they also can be free of bondage and chains and be delivered and set free. And you're going to have a wonderful message in the future. There's going to be so many people set free from your testimony, and that's a glorious future. And it's true, Romans 8:28 says that all things work together for good for those who love God and are called according to his purpose. And you're certainly called by God, and you're certainly an instrument of God. And there's a really bright future ahead for you. God bless.